The most important attribute that you can have in your own self-defense is an absolute unwillingness to be victimized. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson out of Enid, Oklahoma. And it shows us an attempted armed robbery or mugging, however you want to see that, and a woman who's just not going to be a victim. Going to learn some lessons here about the 5Ds plus 1. We're also going to talk about what to defend and when to defend it and how to do so effectively. This lady's just coming back to her car when we see this guy run up to her with a gun to her head there, and she's going to grab a hold and push that gun out of his way and now close the door and pushed him in the chest there. Now if you go read the news story in the description, you watch the interview with her, right there this guy actually pulled the trigger, but thankfully the gun did not go off, and she calls his bluff and goes to call 911 and he runs off. So learn some lessons from this one, folks. First of all, convenience stores, gas stations, when you're going to your car, you are in a transitional space and you have to be more aware of what is going on around you. Secondly, he comes up now and he launches that attack from ambush. She might have been able to see that from a little bit further away, but at any rate, you're always at an initiative deficit when these things happen, and she certainly is. Next, we see her immediately grab a hold of that gun, and you can see it right there, and pushes it up. But notice that there is a door between them, and that distance barrier between them with the door can be a blessing if you have that training to use it well, but it can be a curse as well. So if you're going to resist, go whole hard. She just absolutely doesn't go with everything she has. She lets that gun go again, and she pushes him instead, and now this is an ego contest. Folks, I can't tell you enough. If you're going to defend yourself against somebody who's got a gun on you, you cannot make it an ego contest. What happens to her shows us very well about that. Because she does, he actually pulls the trigger on her, and the only thing that kept her alive here, the only thing that kept her from being a victim of murder, is the fact that his gun malfunctioned, and that's not something I want to depend on. And all this was over $3. She had $3 on her, and that's it. So finally then she stays in the danger zone and gets on the phone. Guys, if you're gonna have that kind of problem, run back. If you get that lucky, run away and then go get help. Boy, she got lucky here. I don't want to praise, anything that went down here. This was pure blind luck, but we do learn some lessons, and thankfully she was okay. But learn from this one, folks, so you can cover your asp.